Good afternoon, welcome back. It's just it's nearly afternoon. Good day, welcome back to the One Celtic Fans View. Breaking news this afternoon: it's not Martin O'Neill's last game at Celtic. Definitely not. And he says that it looks like that he may be here. He may be here on Wednesday. Unbelievable. People are saying paperwork issues with the new manager coming into the country. You think that Celtic would have had a month to sort that out? Is a month enough time to get visas and everything sorted out? I'm not too sure. I don't know how these things work from America. But there's one thing for sure. It doesn't look like it's going to be Martin O'Neill's last game for Celtic. So we can all stop panicking. There is one way to look at it. Maybe Martin O'Neill is getting the game at Celtic Park to be send off, because I think if Celtic, do you know what? It could be the simple fact that Celtic are reading the room, and they're going, do you know what? The fans are a bit peeved that Martin O'Neill's not getting a last game at Celtic Park. That's the positive side that I'm going to take on it. That's the positive view that I'm going to take of the game. 7 minutes till kick-off. Team news is out. Schmeichel, Donovan, Trusty, Scales, Sarachi, McGregor, Engels, Hatate, Yang, McGowan and Dyson Maeda. There's one thing for sure. If Celtic win today, Martin O'Neill, his legendary status will go through the roof, as he finds that he could be the manager that could ultimately close the gap even more on the new incoming manager. Let's just hope that this doesn't fall apart at the seams, because if it does fall apart at the seams, there'll be no words. But let's just hope it is let's just concentrate on the game today, shan't we? Let's jump into some of the comment section before the game does start. I'm just seeing that. Lies coming out of the hierarchy. Do you think so? I don't think Martin O'Neill would be one for entertaining falsehoods. I mean, all that he's been told is that he's going to be here a little bit longer, and it should be done and dusted by Wednesday. We'll wait and see, as they say. Wednesday's Martin O'Neill last game. Yeah. Wednesday night at Celtic Park. It's probably better, to be fair. Look at the state of that. Ain't she dressed like that just to go on the telly? Celtic fans handing out the red cards to show the board the red card treatment. There is a reduced allocation. Oh, come on, Sky, what are you doing? Might as well keep on Martin O'Neill for the cup final. I'm beginning to think that, but do you know, like we said on the video beforehand, Martin O'Neill will be saying to his missus, do you know, it's been delayed. But I get where you're getting, Chris, keeping him for the cup final. Always worry about Easter Road, strange place, never come to watching games there. It's weird, open, lots of space in the game. We never we never win big at Easter Road. There's not a lot of big games that we've won, you know, over the years. There's never been a big scoreline. And you look at some of the results over the years, It's never been an easy ground to go to, and I always used to hate walking over. You've got to go over that wee bridge, and then coming out of the game. Don't know. I'm surprised that they still get away with it in this day and age, because that is a big, with the reduced allocation. I suppose it makes it a bit safer walking over that bridge. Seeing all the Celtic fans heading to the Celtic gear, handing out red covers. Yeah. And their new merchandise. Does Easter Road still have a slope? Not on the pitch now, no. Motherwell's the only one that still has a slope. Motherwell, that's when you stand, you see the Motherwell pitch, that still slopes, but Hibernian doesn't, I don't think. I'm sure they rectified that a few years ago. Just keep Martin O'Neill's manager. Last week thing is a surname that sounds like a not. Yipe. Absolute Muppet is getting bored of the protest. It's pathetic, says Rahman. People that go to games have got the right to. They pay their money. Do you know? They pay their money. They've got the right to say whatever they want. They want rid of the board members, and do you know? It's not going to go away anytime soon. But the wake up and smell the coffee moment is not another penny unless it's for a tracksuit I quite like. And then I'll be spotted on TV wearing it at the game. That's cheeky, that, but I like it. I like your humour. Easter Road has always been put forward for the World Cup with Hampden. Has it? Yeah, who cares? So, give me your scoreline predictions. I'm going to go for this game. It's a minute and 34 seconds to kick off. I'm going to go Hibs, Celtic 2. I'm going to go Hibs now, Celtic 2. That's me locked my ones in. Chris Sutton isn't on Sky today because he's in America, getting paid money by Celtic supporters to go and do stuff over there. So that's why Chris Sutton isn't in town today, because he's been over to America doing the circuit with tours in America. Obviously paying more money than Sky. Celtic 2-0 today. Good shout. Would you step in? Would I step in where? Was there a comment before that, Nick? I've never seen it. Angelo's going 3-1 Celtic. We are catching up to the Jam Tarts. 3-2 Celtic. We need a clean sheet today, and we need to jump in. Something looking for Nancy. He maybe is. He maybe is. He's maybe been sent over by Celtic to track him down and make sure he's on the flight, or he maybe went out in the piss with Big Chris Sutton. Shell's going for 3-2 Celtic. I want us to have a clean sheet because I want us to close the gap on this lot. 4-0. Chris is going for 4-0. Nick's going for 2-1. Celtic 2-1. 16 stadiums for the World Cup in 2036. Easter Road has been put forward. It's a small stadium. All Celtic fans against the board. All Celtic fans, the whole 1,000 odd. And I don't know what team's tifo is meant to be. It's like something off a Train Spotting. A lot of Train Spotting was filmed at a big warehouse just at the back of Leith Stadium, just down for Leith Stadium. There is a big film studio down there. And quite a lot of Train Spotting was filmed in there and down in London, as well as the main bits that were filmed in Edinburgh, Train Spotting 2 and Train Spotting. Massive game for Yang to prove it wasn't a fluke. This is very true. Very true. How will Celtic set up under Martin O'Neill with his second last game? Kasper Schmeichel up in goals. Back four, Colby, Donovan, Austin Trusty, Liam Scales, Marcelo Sarace, Arne Engels, Callum McGregor in the two just in front of them. And then you've got a midfield three of Luke McCowan, Rio Hatate and Yang, with Dyson Maeda further forward. A 4-2-3-1 formation that the previous manager actually brought into Celtic during the summer, but he never retained it. As we're just getting ready for them to kick off in Edinburgh. Okay, Edinburgh, it's time to turn it up. Celtic go into the huddle. Callum McGregor getting the players wound up as we get ready for kick-off. Martin O'Neill, 25 years ago. And there we go. Teams have. Hibs are kicking off this first half. Hibs are kicked off. Come on, Celtic. Hibs with an early throw in the Celtic half. Early throw in the Celtic half. Hibs have got a long throw in them. Could have worn our funky strip. And why is Stella just froze? Great. That's all I need right at the start. Reduce their allocation with an empty stadium, yep. Oh, come on, what's going on here? Oh. Come on, Celtic. 147 I'm on. Perfect, that's better, that one. The other one was way behind. Oh, good save by Kasper Schmeichel. Good save by Schmeichel. You've got to give Hibs a little... a little bit of a chance the first. They will obviously have a go. They're closing down quick. Oh, come on, Celtic. Rio Hatate. Oh, come on. Celtic are they're just not in. Right, Hibs have started on the front foot, alright. Well, Chris Sutton is commentating, so he did make it back. According to his Twitter, he was in America. There you go. Oh, come on, Celtic. How come one of the skies on 236 and then you go into another one and it's on 327? Oh, come on, Celtic. You need to start getting passing here. It's been all Hibs. Yang hits the ball back to Sarace. It's a foul by Yang. It is never easy, the first. Right, lie down. Lie down. Lie down. Hibs coming forward again. Come on. A lot of empty seats. Yeah, there is that, isn't there? Got Camel on your phone. Camel TV. It's probably better watching on Camel TV because there's no delays if you've got it on Sky for some reason. Go on, Yang. Go on, son. Yang does a Yang. Gives the ball to the Hibs player. Where's the Celtic players closing down here? Come on. Where was Dyson Maeda? I mean, why is Dyson Maeda way back in that position? He's just... It's terrible ball. Terrible ball. Oh, here we go again. Here we go again, aren't we? Yeah, tell me about it. Right, come on, Celtic. Another throw in for that lot. Playing at the back. Dyson Maeda not closing down as quick as what he has. Celtic not closing down for the front. Oh, come on. Arne Engels giving away a free kick. This says I'm 30 seconds behind. No, the timer's behind. Let's just speed time up. There we go. We should be on the same time as the TV. Hibs didn't get the foul. Hatate with the ball going forward. Hatate flicks the ball forward. Go on, yeah, come on. Look, McCowan running forward there. Good pass for Hatate, a flick over, but the keeper was just as good coming out from Hibs. That was good by the Hibs keeper, by the way. Unlucky if you look. Unlucky if you look, McCown. I tell you one thing, Hibs are playing well, like. Why are they not further up the league with the games that they've played? Sriracha, come on. What are you playing at? Marcelo Sriracha. Come on, Celtic. God, oh no! I tell you one, Celtic are defending in numbers, but we can't break out. We just can't break out at all. Nah. I hope it's not something weird going on with the manager. I just think it's maybe a delay, and I think it's a delay with paperwork, with work visas, and maybe it is just a case that Martin O'Neill, Celtic want to give Martin O'Neill that last game in charge. You know, you never know. Give him that last game at Celtic Park. The manager might fly in tomorrow. You never know. Hibs are just... They're switching the ball like... No, they're using the width of the pitch way better than us. He's been caught out of position there. He gets back to defend, stop the cross going in, but yeah, there's Paradise Found just said Hibs are passing the ball crisp and nasty. They are that. We're not. We just don't seem to be. Why can't we pass the ball like that? It's always been a bugbear of mine at Celtic. We just don't seem to be able to pass the ball as good as other teams. I thought you'd enjoy that. Oh, come on. Dyson, is he offside? He's offside. Is the flag's up? Come on. Who was offside? Dyson. No, the two of them are offside. Two of them are offside. Why do they wait so long in football these days? You know, the good old times, if you're offside, you're offside. Why wait till the ball's in the back of the net before he puts his flag up? Hibs. Jesus. That would be typical Celtic. Get a goal off. I mean, look at this cross. Jesus. Ripped open there, like. That should have been a goal for Hibs. Don't tell me they're going to get a penalty here. No chance. No, it's not. Game's played on. Game has played on. Unbelievable. We got the park. Today's we're on Macaronis. Right, Colby Donovan's got the ball. Back to Schmeichel. Schmeichel right out to Yang. Yang gives the ball away. Hibs have got a shot. Oh, Jesus Christ, that should have been a goal. That should have been a goal. That was an easy cross in. I tell you one, Kasper Schmeichel was caught sleeping there. Kasper Schmeichel again, under pressure. What are Celtic playing at? Have the players went back into Brendan ball tactics? Unbelievable. Poor crowd. These teams not needing money. It's always the same. They reduce the allocation to Celtic and they don't fill their own stadium. But then when they get to a cup final, they want 25,000. Right, let's get back into this. Right, there you go. Happy, finished. Can never eat everything myself. Right, Hibs are on the ball. Hibs, long ball forward. Targeting Colby Donovan. That was Austin Trusty that moved out to that position. Carmack's with the ball. Scales with the ball. Out to Sarachi. Sarachi turns, runs up the park. 1 touch. 2 touch. Stops. Can't see a player to pass it to, so passes it back. Passes it back. Celtic they've went backwards the way they're playing. They need to get back into the 1 touch passing stuff. Trusty to Scales. Scales. Callum McGregor with the ball in the middle of the park, running forward. Nobody's making space for themselves. Rio Hitati slips on his own arse. Callum McGregor gives away the foul. Come on. The sensitive ears couldn't take the Sefco songbook. So they dragged us in it. It's going to be one of those games that Hibs will do everything they can to slow it down. Hibs are now playing out from the back, but there's no Celtic players closing them down. Why aren't we closing them down right up the front? Come on. That's going to be a booking for Colby Donovan. He couldn't wait to give that yellow card, couldn't he? Or to be fair, he's lucky it's just a yellow. Oh, he's lucky. It's a yellow card all day long. Thought he had learned from his time at Celtic when he went to Hearts and they had a nightmare. And then he goes and puts in a tackle like that. Ball going to come in from Hearts. Hibs, sorry. God. Jesus, Celtic. There's nobody to get the ball for Celtic. Everyone's defending. Yeah, he's lucky it's not a red, Michelle. It's a silly tackle. Yeah, I think if his studs had been shown more, it would have been a red, but he was lucky his studs weren't really shown from what you've seen. So, Hibs with a throw in. Hibs have got all the ball here. Long throw from Hibs. Celtic just can't string. There's Dies Maeda just hit it back to Donovan. Donovan's not got any options, so hits it back to Schmeichel. Schmeichel out to Scales. Scales, 1 touch, 2 touch, passes it to Dyson, who passes it back the way. There's nobody going forward for Celtic fast enough, if you ask me. We're going forward now. Yang with the ball, back to Callum McGregor. Hibs have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in. This is the issue. Celtic take their time going back, getting in an attacking formation, and Hibs just go back to 5, 6, 7 in defence, and then we struggle to get past it. We're not passing the ball. Why did Dies Maeda pass it back so far? Why did he not turn and run with the ball? And now we're back passing it at the back. Do you know, they're happy to sit. Hibs are happy to sit back and defend all day long. Celtic, McCown, Hitati, Donovan with a cross in, comes to nothing. Out for a Celtic throw. In line. Oh, come on. That's woeful, Celtic. Callum McGregor manages to get the ball though. It's offside. Dyson hitting it through to looked like Arne Engels, and it was offside. Donovan will be first out for that yellow. Yeah, he will. He will, won't that? Yeah, if they've got a spare ticket for the final, can you give it to me instead of Aaron? I fly in on the Friday. I'll buy pints on the Saturday. Hibs have went to a 3 at the back now. Interesting, as they try to flood the game forward. There's more chance of trying to get one on the day, mate. Come on, Celtic. Go on. They're too slow. Too slow. I mean, I don't know who Yang thought he was passing it to there. I mean, he cuts it back, but there's nobody there. I mean, so much for the players wanting to give Martin O'Neill a send-off. I mean, do you think did Martin O'Neill tell the players last night, no, it's not going to be my last game? And the players have went, oh, fuck. Oh, this is... I mean, Celtic are going really back, defending deep. But Hibs are just passing it. There's Hatate trying to push up. We need to put pressure on the Hibs players. We're 20 minutes into the game and we've hardly put pressure on their players when they've got the ball. Come on, Celtic. Sriracha's down, clutching his back. Engels is posted missing. I think he's had one touch in the game. But you've got to put that down to Hibs, the way that Hibs are playing. They're totally overrunning our midfield. It's unbelievable. Come on, Donovan, Jesus. I'll tell you one thing, we definitely do miss. We were not our best against Feyenoord, but yeah, I think we'll still take the 3 points, but it just shows you that Donovan is nowhere near the type of player that we need at Celtic compared to a certain player that's out injured, as they've got another long throw in into the box. We're just letting the Hibs player pass it about. I mean, there's Yang just kicked the ball away and to nobody. We're playing like a really poor team today. And you can't say that this is a European hangover stuff. I mean, you should be excited for the fact that we've got an away win in Europe. Buzzing for the next game. Hatate on the ball. It's taking too long on the ball. If you take more than 5 seconds on the ball, it's just... Donovan's going to cost us a goal, Baz. Trusty on the ball just now. Scales. Out to Sriracha. Sriracha, one touch. Passes it back to Scales. What are we doing? What are we doing? Honestly. We've reverted. It's like as if Brendan Rodgers has sneaked back in the building. I mean, Sriracha keeps going all the way backwards. Yang's coming too far in from the sideline. Sriracha's got nobody to play the ball to. Rio Hatati's going to lose the ball here. He kicks it back to Scales. Come on. Oh. I mean, when Luke McCowan gives Donovan the ball there, Luke McCowan should have started running forwards. But Luke McCowan's not used to playing as a winger. And that lies the issue. Engels tries to pass the ball forward, but he's caught out. Oh, come on, that's a foul. It's Celtic, surely. Oh, for fuck's sake. Rio Hatati. It's all this passing into space that I've been talking about for weeks that Celtic need to stop. Maybe the new managers went, can I watch another game? Not enough movement off the ball? No, there's not. There's not at all. And especially when Hibs are going from a 2 to a 3 at the back and then going to a 7 at the back, their movement's a lot better than ours. Throw in from Hibs. I'm not looking at the comments, these are putting me off. Dies Maeda. Hibs. Oft. Go on. Dyson. Go. He's not done much in the game, but put a lot of Rio Hatati put a bit of pressure on their keeper, who put the ball out to a defender, and Celtic steal it. That's how quick the game can change. Celtic. The keeper. It's all about putting pressure on, isn't it? And you've got to be in the right position in the right time. Fair play to Rio Hatati and Dyson Maeda, because they've not done much. We don't deserve to be in front, that's for sure. It's crazy, absolute crazy. But we have scored a goal. Score. Oh. It's 1-0 Celtic. That was a silly error by Hibs. Hibs were in control of this game. It'll be interesting now because it's the first time that Celtic have been ahead at Hibs for a long time. And Hibs will need to come out and attack now. So it kind of makes it a more exciting game. Ball out for Schmeichel. Tati, midfield, pushing forward. Hibs have got men forward. Sarachi with the ball. Sarachi, does he go out wide? It does. Yang with the ball. Yang in. God, yes, what a goal! Arne Engels takes it off the nose. Smashes it in with his nose. That's it? Or does he get... There's a foul being given. He's fine. Arne Engels scores the second for Celtic. And the space... And how the game has just turned. Oh, he gets a kick in the face. Arne Engels gets a kick in the face. Woofed. Jesus. Oh, he takes the boot to the face. Fair play to Arne Engels. Gets his head in there, but he takes a kick to the head. Oh, head the ball. And it's 2-0 Celtic. What a turnaround. 28 minutes into the game. Unbelievable. How the doubters believe the team. Nobody's seen 2 goals coming that quick. Is it a red card, that? He's been given the yellow. The Martin O'Neill effect continues, I've just said. That should have been a red, yeah. Kick to the face. Unbelievable from Martin O'Neill. What a turnaround. Yeah, nobody thought that we were going to be 2-0 up. Jesus. High foot has to be a red. Well, Hibs have Hibsed it. Hibs have completely Hibsed it. Yang did not get set off or something. Yeah, I think he did, didn't he? Yeah, Yang did get sent off for something similar. Should it have been a red card? What a goal, though. The first goal, I mean, Yang, ball back. I mean, people were slating Arne Engels, saying that Arne Engels wasn't doing nothing. VAR not even interested. You don't expect them to be interested. And the Celtic player tell to go away around to the halfway line. We are the best team in Glasgow. VAR is so inconsistent. It is. But listen, I'm not worried about VAR because, you know, Celtic have always had to beat VAR, beat the referees. It's when you start saying that we need to be getting things from VAR, we need to just score more goals. Is it a joke that it wasn't a sending off? You could say though, but let's just get on and win the game. Get on, win the game, and close the gap at the top of the table. Because as it stands, the gap has been closed at the top of the table. Wait till you see the top of the table. We'll get the top of the table up on the screen right now. Because with that, the results stay like this. Celtic will close the gap from 31 points for Hearts, who have game in hand. Celtic are now on 29 points. 2-0. Celtic are not losing this game 3-2. That's a certainty. Not a chance. Celtic now can play with a bit of smile. We've always had to come and score more and to overcome. It's true. It's true. That's why I don't get too excited about VAR not giving us decisions. It's nothing new. You know, before VAR, it was referees. So we need to calm down, let them run about and keep the ball around. Yeah, we need to keep the ball about. 2 goals up against the run of play. I mean, I'm happy with that. Hibs will be raging. Completely raging because they were in control of the game. McGregor with the ball out to Scales. Hibs pushing 3 men up front now to try and break up the Celtic passing the ball out. Sarache's not running forward with the ball much. He goes forward here. 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch, passes on field. Crosses the ball, but it's a poor cross from Sarache. Hibs with the ball in the Celtic half. Celtic moving a bit faster now. I think the 2 goals is definitely, and they're closing down up front as well. Rio and Yang seems to be pushing up forward. Martin O'Neill's obviously told them, why aren't you pushing up? I said 3-1 Baz, 2-0, 20 minutes in. Hopefully it's 3-0. Yeah. Yang's a good player. Watch and learn. Is he as good as Jota? Do you know, this is what you really need to think. Can he be as good as Jota? Hibs will be one of those long throws into the box. Oh, Sarache giving... No, he doesn't. Keep on playing. Come on. Why are you slowing it down? Oh, diagonal ball. Why did he go for the diagonal ball? Because that was the wrong ball for Sarache, that one. I mean, I can understand what he was trying to do and try and split it, but I just thought it was the wrong ball. But it's 2-0. That's a red. Come on, Celtic. Hibs now have a yellow card also. Oof. Oh, Jesus. How was that no more than a yellow? Yeah. Got a wee £1 on 5 now, 45-1. Jesus, I would have put more than £1 on it. Right, come on, Schmeichel. Get the ball out quick. Sriracha. Come on. Why has he slowed the game down? Why is the Hibs player on his arse? Get up. Get him off. Hibs player just wanted some time, didn't he? No, he's injured. Hey, easy. Is it easy? Martinelli already has the highest 1% of any manager in his first spell. He's got the highest percent of any manager ever at Celtic. If he wins today, and if he wins, I mean, it's a big shout. I mean, I don't know. We don't know what is going on at Celtic, but obviously, Celtic now go into the game on Wednesday evening, as long as the scoreline stays the game and we win this, and it could be the fact that we go top of the league Wednesday. Be fantastic, wouldn't it? Gus has been a member for 11 months. Shout out to Gus. Yeah, Sriracha went down and got told to play out. When you start, I've said it before. Referees are never going to give us anything in the game. Oh, that was a bad ball. And there's a Celtic player down on the pitch. Yang cutting inside. Oh, Jesus. Hatate's back up on his feet, limping along. Get the ball out wide to Hatate. Why? I mean, it's okay giving the ball to Hatate, but he just give the ball straight back to Liam Scales rather than go forward. I'll take Hatate off. He's limping too much. And now Hatate's just went into a position with two players right next to him. I'll tell you one thing. They're trying to do Arne Engels some damage, aren't they? Jesus, come on, Celtic. It's not the best of games. Hibs going forward again. I mean, Hibs will be thinking, how on earth How on earth are we 2-0 down? Because Hibs will be thinking that they should have been 2-0 up. Why did the ref not notice that the player had the wrong strip on? No Hatate, no party. God, I can remember when Celtic used to get the full stand at that end. The full stand. Long time ago now. Red card to the red card treatment. Bernardo can cover Hatate if needed. Bernardo could replace Hatate next season. I think Bernardo will replace Hatate next season. If not, Bernardo will be sold in the summer. Because Bernardo's not going to stick around a third season not getting played. Dyson turns with the ball. Donovan goes forward. Needs to do the overlap, but the problem when you've got a midfielder playing on the wing, he kicks the ball back. They're shooting themselves in the foot and losing money when not giving them the full stand. Yeah, you could say that because the fans that are there, if you push them around the stadium, you would get a full house. Hibs going forward again. I mean, it doesn't. When you're watching the second half, you would never think that Celtic were winning 2-0 here because it's totally against the run of play. Oh, come on, don't be freezing. It's the first time it's done that. Hibs going forward again. McCown he stops the player, but he doesn't get the ball back. The Edinburgh clubs of Hibs it. Hibs passing the ball a lot better than Celtic. That's even to at this point in the match, Hibs are still passing the ball way better. Trying to go a quick long ball out. Hibs lose the ball. Goes all the way back to the Celtic keeper. Scales to Trusty. Taking too long on the ball, if you ask me. They need to get it out. Out to Sriracha. Can he do a decent cross? He comes inside. It's because Yang's not out there's nobody out on the wing. I mean, I know Yang's playing a lot better, but when your winger isn't out on the wing, Sriracha's turning around and he's like, there's nobody here for me to pass it to. I do agree that Yang's a better player, but with him not sticking to the touchline, he's not running the line as well as what he could, and Hibs are. That's the thing. Who cares? We pass better into the net. We aren't filming Celtic Park half the time. Ooh. Dyson with the ball to Yang. Goes all the way back to McGregor. To Donovan, to Hatate, who passes it back the way. Come on, that should have been a ball out to the winger. Come on, Callum. Oh, go on, Rio. Oh, off the post. Sriracha, off the post. I tell you, that's smashed off the post by Sriracha. That was a good run by Dyson. Was he offside? Oh, no. Sriracha off the post. Oh. Unlucky. Sriracha plays better with Tenetti. Yeah, he does that. He does. Should have been 3-0. Was it the old days with Derby tickets? 70s, 80s, 90s. 90s was alright. 70s, I wouldn't know. It was too young. How far am I behind? Don't know, about 30 seconds, I think. Martin's definitely getting the best of the boys. 43.59. Oh, I'm way behind on the telly now. How come it was the same? Oh, it's fucking jumped back, isn't it? It's bloody Sky. 45. So there's that one's on. FHD one, that's on the right time. Now over the 45 minute mark. 3 minutes extra time. 45:30 right now. Might watch it on Camel TV the second half. You're behind on Facebook. Watching on Facebook. You watch that, you get done for copyright. Long throw coming in. Celtic will be aggrieved that they're not 3 goals up. Oh, right through it. Everyone in Casper Schmeichel gets it. 46-24. I'm on 46-22. So I'm only a couple of seconds behind now because I changed channels. The game on a black screen now and then. Is it? Just need to finish this half off, really. 20 seconds to go in this half. Against the run of play. Corner in the final minute. I think so. Not. Here we go. Yang with the ball. Oh, corner. 47 minutes? Come on. Baz is watching the Feyenoord game. Yeah. Ugh. Baz, we're getting pumped. What the fuck, that light just come on through? Arne Engels with the corner. Can we score from a corner? Arne Engels looks over, puts one arm up in the air, crosses it in, and Hibs get it. Liam Scales fouls, and that will be the last kick of the ball in this half. Why is Scales getting... that should be a foul again. Scales is pulling jumper. It should have been a foul. It should have been a penalty. Scales is the one that's getting thingied, but because the ref sees him pulling the jumper, and that's half time, that was terrible by the ref. Absolutely terrible by the ref. Absolutely terrible, but never mind. Celtic going to the half time and they are winning 2-0. And it has to be said, look at the big empty space. Did you see that? A massive empty space in the Hibs stand where Celtic fans are. It's top tier. What is the point? Do you know? I'm sick of it, man. Well, there's the Guardia Civil vote looking for people. Ooh. Guardia Civil slowly searching the coastline. Anyway, it's been an interesting game so far. It's not been the best games to watch. I mean, let's face it, it's not been the best games to watch. Celtic are winning, which is weird because we shouldn't have been ahead. Hibs had chances the first half where they should have been ahead. They didn't obviously score the goals. Celtic hit against the run of play. Rio Hatate steals the ball off of a defender, passes it to Daisen Maeda, puts it in the back of the net. You've got to say, fantastic goal. And Arne Engels heads in across from Yang and gets a kick to the purse, gets a kick to the face, and 1 minute later, Celtic's first goal came in the 27th minute. The second goal came in the 28th minute. It just shows you how games can turn just like that. Martin O'Neill's going to go in at half time to try and motivate this team. Does he take off? Does he take off any player at half time? Would you take off Colby Donovan due to the fact that young Donovan does have that booking? 93 seconds for both goals. Yep. We should win this 4-0, says Scott. Do you think we can win it 4-0? 4-0 would be a decent result. Who's out going to the Roma game? Got a lot of people. If we do win it 4-0, that does take a big chunk out of the top of the table when it comes to goal difference. When we look at the table, even just now, if the score was to just stay like this, Celtic have scored 23 goals for, and Hearts have scored 29 goals for. Goal difference is 18. Celtic sitting on a goal difference of 15. Now, for Celtic to overcome the goal difference, can we do that today? We can definitely do that in the next couple of days. I think that ultimately Celtic are going to become top of the league before the new manager comes in. It will then be on the new manager to make sure that he retains that position, and nothing less than a win. But it's fantastic. I mean, going back to a month ago, you would never have thought. I mean, a lot of us said, yeah, we can overturn 9 points by the end of the year. It's not inconceivable to. I mean, there was one point where we're 9 points behind, and you're thinking, this goes 10, 11, 12, and Brendan Rodgers is bye-bye. Brendan Rodgers was bye-bye anyway. There was a lot of us thinking, can Hibs beat Hearts? They didn't beat Hearts. Hearts won that game. Can Hearts continue the run? And when you look at the last 5 games, no, they can't. They've only won 1 game in the last 5. I mean, that's not the sign. It was only in October that Hearts were saying that they're going to win the league. Look how that worked out for them. The next 5 games in November, they've drawn 3, lost 1, and only won the 1 game. So there we go. That's Hearts. Getting back to this game against Hibernian. Hibernian have been the team that were playing so much better than Celtic. Way better. The Engels goal was brilliant, showed desire to get to the goal, but we've been missing a bit of dig. Bring on the Bricky. Would you bring on the Bricky for young Colby Donovan? Donovan gets, who do you think we get man of the match? Oh, nobody just yet. I mean, it's a gift of a goal. Daisen putting a bit of pressure on the defender, pushes it back to the keeper. Keeper then, Rio Hatate puts the pressure on the defender. You know, it was a good bit of pressing. We hadn't been pressing until that minute. Until that minute that we scored, we hadn't been pressing like that. And it was the first time that we did press, we managed to put the ball into the back of the net. Man of the match, Sriracha maybe? Nah, not Sriracha. I mean, his passing's not been that great. But they won it to Yang for the goal. Yang? Arne Engels for that goal. getting kicked in the face. It's too. There's a full half to go yet. Somebody could come in the second half and be, can be a complete game changer. Donovan's done okay since he got booked. Yeah, he has that. Yep. Arnhem over in 12 days' time. How's that not a red card? Player gets kicked in the face. Yeah. I said it at the time, when if we concentrate on past decisions for red cards and stuff, it's always been the case that Celtic need to beat what's in front of them. And if you go down that road, you end up sounding like a lot of fans from other teams. And it's not the way that Celtic do it. Just win games, score goals, and do the Celtic thing. There are more goals in this game. Yeah, there is that. Is that first Engels goal in open play for Celtic? No, but it's his first one in a long time. It's his first one it's definitely the first one this season. 33 seconds, 2 goals. Is that a Scottish record? It can't be far off it. Game being 5 minutes in half time. Maeda to score another 2 and win me some cash. Well, a lot of people were putting money on Yang to score a goal. If I get a ticket for the final, I'll buy pints. Aye. Danny Cassidy's in the house. Super chat, thank you for that, Danny. Scales, prior to getting the goal, was the only one trying to go forward. Yep. I think the Bricky to come on in the second half. We're too quick to talk about subs. That was the Rodgers way. It was, wasn't it? And to be fair, we've not really been doing that over the last 3 or 4 weeks. Usually gets to half time and we're thinking, yeah, we need to bring players off. But we've got to half time today, and there's not really a need to bring players off. I don't think as yet. I think that we're doing quite well. But all could change. The manager might think otherwise. The manager might think, you know what, I might take some players off just to get players some game time. What do you think? Tell me in the comments. And, where's Martin O'Neill just went to? There we go. I probably need to turn that down, because if they hear the adverts, they complain on YouTube. YouTube complains and says that you're copyrighting stuff. I'll just do this, because I'm going to go and get a drink, since it is half time pints, as they say. People's postcode. Really need to get an editor to do stuff in the background when I'm live, but this channel never makes enough money for that, so that's never going to happen anytime soon. Right, let me jump back into some of the comments and see what it's saying before I go and get my halftime pie, as they say. I'm a fan of the 3 subs injection around the 65-60 minutes. Yep. I said 4-1 to Celtic. Yeah, you did that. And let me just do this. And this. And this. And this. And I'll be back in just a minute. Why the hell's the Sky changed the television? Why has Sky changed the game? Seriously. Main event. Channel's just changed. Unbelievable. Why is it changed? I seem to have lost the game. Right, time to go over to Camel TV. Where's that Camel TV link? Aye. Quickly change over to Camel. Send me the Camel link. Because I have lost. Why is the app changed? Why has Sky changed it? The Celtic game's disappeared. Off the main event channel. There we go, they're coming back out now. Found it. Jesus God. Unbelievable. Martin O'Neill takes his seat in the dugout. Sky always changes on a Sunday for the EPL. That's unbelievable, isn't it? Unbelievable. Right, let's get the scoreline, get ready to start because Celtic are about to kick off. And Engels, is kicking the ball? To Callum McGregor. Looks like the brickies came on at half time, so there has been that one change. Colby Donovan's came off and the brickie has come on. Tony Ralston's come on. It's the one change that Celtic have made. Celtic kicking the ball out for the back. Sky Sports football bars. Yeah, I've got it now. Told you Donovan would be off. You did that, Sarah. You did say that he would be the first off. Now I'm behind the teams. I've not even walked out the tunnel. That's quality. Yang's tight. Bricky always looks menacing, doesn't he? But he's still not as good as Alistair Johnson. Celtic will be facing the Celtic fans this second half. Yang's just lost the ball completely. It was Rio Hatate. Oh, come on, Celtic. Don't start this half the same way you started the first half. But then again, for the next 20 minutes, if it's all Hibs and Celtic score another 2 goals, I think a few of us will be happy at that. It's because they've done the usual and kicked the Scottish game off because an English game was on Sky. So yeah, we got such a second-rate service from Sky. But the powers that be don't worry about that, do they? They'll just concentrate on the cash. This small amount of cash that we get. Right, Celtic trying to play it for the back. Sarachi going forward. Gets the ball to Yang. No, it's not. It's Hatate to Yang. What was that? The hell was that? What the hell was that noise? Did anybody else hear that? Makes no sense cutting the allocation. Yep. dear, dear. Look, can't get it. I'm going to open this up here. We'll put camel on there. No, I don't want to log on. God, Camel TV's behind. Camel TV's behind. Minute behind. Hibs going forward. Celtic keeper knees it, hits it with his knee out of the ground. Celtic TV is shit. Isn't available within the UK. I would put Tenecti on the right. I tell you, that big, there's a lot of fans complaining about the big empty space that is in the same stand as the Celtic fans. It'll be a draw. Falkirk goes against the Huns. Hope it is. Why was that no offside? It was. Watching on Facebook on Celtic TV, about a minute behind. I'm on 49, 27, 28, 29, 30 seconds. And I'm about 5 seconds. I've managed to. No, I've managed to lose 2 seconds on the telly for some unknown reason. Yang just, come on. The Hibs player was doing alright a minute ago, wasn't he? He's alright. 49.25. I'm on 50 seconds. So the big news this afternoon is not really the result, is it? Martin O'Neill drops the bombshell that he reveals that he'll still be the manager comes the Hibs game on Wednesday evening. And he dropped the bombshell at the Hibs game that he'll be the Celtic manager on Wednesday evening by the looks of it. Oh, that's a good cross in. That was lucky. Because that should have been a goal for Hibs. Hibs rip Celtic apart here. I mean, that's a good cross in. And I tell you one thing. Scales does well to put that past. Jesus. Scales did excellent there. Absolutely excellent. But they do have a corner. Hibs have a corner. Come on, Celtic. Defenders corner. I'm going to stop reading the comments. It's way easier. Come on, Celtic. Corner coming in from Hibs. Oh, Scales gets the header and then they're trying to claim for a penalty. Quick ball out from the keeper. Luke McCowan, but the ball goes out for a throw. Come on. That should have been a Celtic throw, but the linesman decides to give it the other way. Oh. Oh. They'll be saying that should have been a penalty. Comes off his shoulder. Oh, that would be a talking point after the game. Oh, it's went to VAR. They're going to give this penalty, aren't they? Jesus. They're going to give this a penalty. They'll give this as a penalty to them. Unbelievable. They'll give this as a penalty. Because his arms are like that and it touches his shoulder. Makes a genuine attempt to head the ball. But he's... it comes off his hand. Oh, it does come off his hand. It touches his hand. Does it? It's a penalty, isn't it? Fuck, that's a penalty. It's a penalty. Scales again. Penalty. There it is. Penalty. Oh, Scales. Scales. He's getting a booking for it as well. Oh, he's got his hand out like that. It is harsh, but... You've got your arms like that. How was it not a penalty when... VAR's always got to have its decisions when it comes to Celtic, isn't it? Unbelievable. Where's his arms meant to go? So I mean, we got a penalty when a Celtic player had his arms like this. Martin Boyle will score this because the keeper we've got is terrible. Does he even go the right way? No, it doesn't even fucking die. Schmeichel, what are you doing? Schmeichel's terrible. Schmeichel is terrible. Schmeichel's getting booked now. Schmeichel now getting booked. Why is Schmeichel's a fanny? Schmeichel's a fanny. Schmeichel, honestly, God, man. Schmeichel, honest to God. It's unbelievable. Listen to the BBC in the corner of the pants goes Hibs scoring. Of course they were. Before zombies on there. You know, it's unbelievable that you get so many Rangers fans commentating on Celtic games. Here comes Yang. Come on, son. Oh, for fuck's sake, Yang. Yang doing a Yang. Right, come on, Celtic. We need to up the game because we should have had a third goal. We should have had a third goal. Better give Hibs a goal, eh? Scales and Schmeichel are on a booking. Sriracha, you've got space there, son. Move up the pitch. We're too indecisive. And then Sriracha just gives it back to Scales. Scales, there's nobody movement. He's giving it to Callum McGregor. This is when started going to this little nervous state. Why didn't Luke McCowan give the reverse ball to Tony Ralston? We make football look hard sometimes at Celtic. Trusty just gets filled. No booking. Trusty gets filled and there's no booking. He's told to get up. Unbelievable. Fucking on refs, man. Unbelievable. No foul given for that at all. Over the top, none of this passing pass. Yeah, I think we need to do something. We've gone to sleep. Yep, definitely. Passed into a space where nobody's there again, Celtic. Yeah, it's blatant cheating. Of course it's blatant cheating, but the Huns have got the whole media convinced that, you know, refs and VARs are for Celtic. And that's the issue. Hibs got quite a few players in the box. Can they get the cross in? Yep. I'll tell you one thing, Trusty with the ball away. Dies Maeda on the edge of the box. Rio Hatate just kicks the ball forward and there's no one there. What on earth is Rio Hatate doing? We revert back into Brendan style football sometimes. It's unbelievable. Kieran Tierney and Benji Negrin's about to come on for Celtic as Martin O'Neill aims to make some changes. Now, all it's done at this point, I mean, let's not get too carried away. All it's done is reduced our goal difference by 1 goal. I did say that we needed a clean sheet. Some people did say 3-1. 3-1, I mean, if we win 3-1, I'll be delighted. But it was never... I don't think... Schmeichel getting himself booked for no reason. You know, Schmeichel shouldn't have been getting involved. He shouldn't have done what he did. And it doesn't prove anything. I would prefer Schmeichel holding the ball and keeping it for the Hibs player. I would like it better if Schmeichel dived and tried to save the penalty. But he didn't. He kept a hold of it and tried to be the big man to Boyle, who just scored against him. Mate, you've just been getting your totties by this guy and you're trying to act the big man. Come on, Schmeichel, bugger off. Don't know. It was an unfair booking for Scales to get, considering you've got to ask yourself, do you know what is a penalty and what is not a penalty? Oh, why is the internet just went down? Come on, Celtic. Subs coming on now. Casper done nothing wrong, you fud. Yep, whatever, mate. Where is that one? Benji to score, think so. Not at all, but I'm just trying to find the comment. Where's that gone? There we go. What is a FUD? You. It's always fun in games. 63 minutes into the game and Liam Scales was pushing forward. Celtic pushing forward, but not managing to play the way they were playing it in the first half. Oh, come on. Tony Ralston trying to pass the ball back to Trusty and puts the ball out for a throw-in. Yeah, we need another. Channel activity. Just get this. Come on, Celtic. Come on, Celtic. More changes happening. Get Sinisalo on. And he's going to have black eyes at this rate. He is that, isn't he? Celtic are going to make this hard for themselves. They are that. Ralston's poor. Celtic are playing poor in total just now. I mean, look at the way that Boyle's running back, chasing down Tierney. This is Yang's 67th game. The midfield seems to be just sleeping for Celtic. There's none of the midfield players, Arnie Engels, Rio Hatate and Callum McGregor, are getting into positions that are going to hurt Hibs. As the ball goes all the way back to Schmeichel. God, Schmeichel, Jesus. Right, Tierney with the ball, Tierney going forward. Tierney doing what somebody's not been doing. Oh, come on, Yang, why pass the ball back the way? Why pass the ball back the way? That's what I want to know. Celtic just aren't having the best of games here in this second half. Although we're winning 2-1. Come on, Tierney. I mean, why is it taking Yang so long to get up there? That, you know, Yang is hitting the head. No penalty. He's given the offside. He's given a foul against Celtic. Now that was a head collision, and he kept on playing on until he got the offside, until he got a decision against Celtic. Now you seen it was a head knock. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. We've lost it. We haven't passed well the whole game. It's not just our second half. The whole half we haven't passed well at all. Why is that not a penalty? Jesus. It says it all, eh? The Celtic player's got to go away into the halfway line before he can come back on, though. Of course it's not a penalty for us. This passing it about for the back isn't doing us well today. I mean, there's skills now going forward. But he gives it to a Hibs. Rio Hatate. Such a frustration. I think Daiz Maeda's only playing to keep him in the shop window. That's what I think. Definitely, the ref's a mason. Of course he is. And Daiz Maeda's just trying to keep himself fit. If I grind out a result, that's back. Some of the decisions, Ralston there was unbelievable. One win after European games at Hibs. 5 draws, 3 defeats. This cannot be. Yang off for Maeda going wide. Well, that's good because Johnny Kenny. Bernardo coming on. Well, that's a... So who's playing as striker? Two-tier refereeing. Unbelievable. Who are we playing as striker then? Ralston's a bomb scare. Kenny's on the bench. Johnny Kenny's on the bench, but I think Martin O'Neill's just want to solidify this and try and hit on the break. Come on, get the ball out quicker than that. Come on, Celtic. It's just Ralston with a long ball. And it's only the Hibs player that's going to get it. If you're going to do a long ball like that, you need to make sure that it goes into feet. Your passing's woeful just now. Oh, there's Ralston's going to lose the ball. Ralston's going back. For the halfway line, Ralston goes all the way back to Schmeichel. Right, Schmeichel to Scales. Come on, Scales. Scales going forward slightly. He's just stopped, hasn't he? I mean, Yang's passing it backwards. I mean, why does Yang want the ball for Scales to just pass the ball back to Scales? It makes no sense. You know, bumming up Yang, but there's some parts of Yang's game where you're thinking, how is he still on the pitch? I mean, when you look at the players that are on the pitch, on the bench, Tenecti. I mean, why not bring Tenecti on? Balikwisha. Fucking, I don't know. Tierney with the ball going forward. Gives the ball to Yang. Yang hits it to Rio Hatate. Comes back. Why did I not give it to Tierney? Hatate, you're costing us. This is unbelievable watching this now. McGregor. Negrin. Oh. We're actually scared to go forward, and of course we go off. Yeah, it's back to Brendan Rodgers' way. It is. It's as if they've expected Martin O'Neill to be his last game, and they went up back to Brendan ball. It was a wasted player. Come on, there's nobody there to strike it. Oh, this isn't going to end well for us. Don't say things like that. I just don't know what. I mean, Rio Hatate has turned into Mr. Passback. Just turned into Mr. Passback. Schmeichel's done. Schmeichel should never have been given this year's contract. Sinisalo should have got. Come on, Celtic. Kieran Tierney with the ball with loads of space. Does he go up the wing? Cross up to Dyson Maeda. That was handball by Dyson. It came off the top of his arm. Celtic corner. Oh, it's been a long time since we scored for a corner. A couple of games. Sinisalo is the best keeper in the squad, yet he is that. Bernardo for Hatate. That should have been. You shouldn't have been waiting to this length of time to bring off Hatate. He's woeful. Fucking Mr. Passback. He needs dropped again. Come on, I hope Paulo Bernardo comes on and has a screamer of a game. Shows him how to play a forward attacking football. I really hope he does. Because I feel sorry for the fact that... I mean, hurry up, Hatate. Just get off the pitch. Look at him. He's not impressed with O'Neill. Not impressed with O'Neill at all. Do you think he would have done that to Brendan Rodgers? Would he fuck? That was total disrespect to Martin O'Neill for fucking Hatate there. For that alone, right, here comes the corner. Come on. Ah, it was crap. Crap. Another corner though. Another corner. Let's change it up, Celtic. Let's change it up and get a goal for this. Oh, they play it out. Engels in. Nobody there for Celtic. Where's Calmack when you need him? We struggled the first 20 minutes of the first half. Look what happened. We'll leave the 3 points. Yeah. Hatate and Dyson both heads not in Celtic anymore. Clearly they're a mile away. Yeah, of course they are. I mean, Hatate He needs sold. Dyson Maeda wants away. Yeah, Jim McClarty is just saying Bernardo's on. He was on about 5 minutes ago. Boyle off. Hibs making quite a few changes. Can the changes impact the game? Let's see the stats. No stats. Arnie Engels went off. That was a sore one. It's a fucking foul. Martin O'Neill, it's a fucking foul. Martin O'Neill giving it loudy there. Martin completely raging. Bernardo to Callum. Callum. Back to we are playing Brendan ball here, aren't we? Oh, come on. All the way back to the keeper. It's just disappointing. $80 on the clock, 10 minutes to go. Oh, come on, Celtic. Tell you one thing, Trusty does have a good bit of pace about him. Scales with the ball coming out for the back. Too many balls forward, just a hit and hope with Celtic just now. There we go, Paulo Bernardo. And Young's just passing the ball back again, isn't he? Come on, this is it. Ah, Tierney. Jesus. Oh. Yeah, I noticed that it was Engels went off. No, he didn't. Oh, Jesus, come on, Celtic. We're just not making... There's Yang with another cross that's going to nowhere. It was Hatate that went off. What are you talking about? I seen Hatate going off past the manager. Come on, Celtic. Corner to Hibs. Corner to Hibs. Oh, they're going to go for the quick corner. Come on, Celtic. Schmeichel smashes it away. Oh, come on, Celtic. Get to the ball. Oh, we're just not keeping... I mean, Hibs are passing the ball. That's a foul. Jesus God, man. How... Our passing has been terrible. Our passing has been completely terrible. Refs are cheat simples. The ref's a well-known Rangers fan, so I don't know what you expect. Come on here. Celtic got everyone back. Oh, don't tell me we went to zonal marking shite. Oh, Jesus, it comes off the post. Jesus. Wasn't it a save? It come off the outside of the post. Tenecti. Coming on with 5 minutes to go. Martin O'Neill. Oh God, here we go. Trusty's just been almost taken out. Oh no! Oh, what a save! What a save by Schmeichel. Fair play to Schmeichel. What a save. Celtic were ripped open there. Ripped open. Jesus. Corner for Hibs. In swinger. Oh, and it's over the bar. Jesus God, man. This isn't making it hard for ourselves. This is woeful, man. It's terrible. Should have been far easier than this. Should have been a way easier. But it's not. Come on, Celtic. I mean, can Celtic score a third? We've never even looked like scoring in this half. As it stands just now, they think there'll be 5 extra minutes. Five extra minutes. Come on. Come on, Celtic. Can't we do anything for this free kick? 88 minutes. Celtic with a free kick. Benji in. Nope. Callum. Callum, come on. Oh, why did he not leave it for Luke McCowan? Paulo Bernardo stole it off the feet of Luke McCowan there. Ah, there's nobody there. His ball goes out for a throw. Oh, Trusty's went over on his ankle. Shit. I hope that doesn't keep him out. Oh, that could blow up over the next... Jesus, I hope that doesn't keep him out of the Wednesday game. Nah, he's running back alright, so hopefully it's fine. Final minute of the game. There's going to be extra time. Martin O'Neill telling everyone to get back. Hibs are telling everyone to push up. Daizen Maeda just... I mean, apart from his goal, I mean, what else has Daizen Maeda done in this game today? Oh, Jesus. Flags up for offside. Come on, Celtic cannot lose this today, surely. Even drawn. Into extra time. 5 minutes of extra time. 5 extra minutes. Will it go on past the 5 minutes? Can Celtic win this game? Long throw in from Hibs. Come on. Scales away. Paulo Bernardo away. Daizen Maeda doesn't get the ball. Hibs on the ascendancy again. Come on. Oh, that's Engels taken out again, isn't it? Engels has been in the wars today. Engels has been in the complete wars today. How Ralston still has the Celtic career astonishes me. Oh, Jesus. You need players like him at the club. Come on. Studs to Engels and no booking. Yeah, you didn't expect anything else. 2 minutes into the extra time. 5 minutes extra time. Engels been kicked off the park. He has that. He's been kicked all over the place today. Celtic are still winning 2-1 though. A dodgy penalty decision give Hibs a goal in the second half. Totally shocking penalty decision if you ask me. Martin O'Neill getting Celtic to defend in big numbers. It's a game that we would have drawn before or ultimately lost. Yeah, Casper gets booked for holding. To be fair, he shouldn't have been holding on to the ball. Do you know the way that he was and antagonising the player? Oh, come on! How is that a Hibs? How is that a Hibs free kick? Come on! It is a Hibs player offside. Way offside. Come on, Celtic. Come on, Celtic. I don't like the zonal marking thing that we've reverted to. Oh, come on. Don't do this to us. Ref looking to give Hibs a chance now. There, that. 94 minutes on the clock. 94 minutes on the clock. Ball in. The Hibs have still got the ball. Trying to get a header. The Hibs have still got the ball. Jesus, Celtic not able to get the ball at all. This is unbelievable. Oh no, thank goodness. The ball's out for a goal kick. Kasper Schmeichel could waste the next 30 seconds because Celtic... Come on. Come on, Celtic. It's all over, people are saying in the comments. Kasper kicks the ball out. And that's it. They think it's all over. It is now. And Celtic have closed the gap at the top of the table. They have closed the gap at the top of the table. That's all Martin O'Neill will be interested in. He will not be thinking about, what has happened in the game. When we look at the table in the SPFL today, it will show us one thing, that Hearts, they may be sitting at in first position, but they've played one game more. What's Dyson Maeda down here? Because Hearts are sitting top of the table, or played 14 games on 31 points. Celtic are second in the table with 13 games played on 29 points. Celtic win their game during the week. Celtic will go top of the table. Celtic beat Hearts the week after, and it makes it just a little bit more interesting, to say the very least. Wasn't the best of games. Celtic were up against it for a lot of the game. The Celtic Christmas advert will show you Ralston's opener, the new spirit level, and his Celtic jammies. I don't think so. But surprised William didn't find an extra 3 minutes. Yeah. Celtic players all going over to the small band of Celtic fans. Callum McGregor knows how important that one was. Who was your Celtic man of the match? We'll talk about that in the live reaction that starts to run in about 3 or 4 minutes time. Make sure that you join us for that. The game's over, but hasn't it? Pause. Trusty played through the game today. He had a fantastic game. What about Schmeichel? The good, the bad and the ugly with Schmeichel. There's one thing for sure. Celtic are now within touching distance at the top of the league. The final score was Hibs 1, Celtic 2. Make sure you join me for the reaction video after this.